Welcome to our free consumer online workshop titled, What Happens When I Can't Pay My Home Loan? Welcome to Session 5. Session 5, we will be discussing in depth frequently asked questions. This course and host site, hardshipresource.com, does not contain real estate advice. The real estate information is provided for general informational and educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional advice. Accordingly, before taking any actions based on such information, we encourage you to consult with the appropriate professionals. We do not provide any kind of real estate advice. Before we dive into the frequently asked questions, there are 3 key questions you want to ask your loan servicer. What options are available to help temporarily reduce or suspend my payments? Are there forbearance, loan modification, or other options available? And can you waive any late fees, penalties, and other charges? And remember this, borrower beware, any agreements from your servicer must be done in writing. So in our survey of the major servicers out there, we found lots of different resources and FAQs available for you to peruse. But we think the most detailed and accurate version of that FAQ came from Mr. Cooper. So we wanted to share these with you guys just because I think it gives everybody a good sense of what mortgage servicers are actually willing to do for borrowers in distress.
If I'm unable to make my mortgage payments due to COVID-19, is there any help available?
Servicers are working with federal agencies to ensure that they can provide assistance to homeowners impacted by COVID-19 pandemic.
What is the forbearance plan?
For homeowners who qualify, the forbearance plan temporarily pauses mortgage payments. It is not a payment waiver or payment forgiveness. All payments will need to be repaid at the end of the forbearance period, but a homeowner may have options if they can't repay it all at once.
How long will the forbearance period last?
The initial forbearance plan can be requested for 3 to 6 months, and if a homeowner is eligible for forbearance, then they will be able to extend it up to a total of 12 months.
The new CARES Act calls for a 6-month forbearance period. Are all servicers offering the forbearance in 3-month increments?
Since all paused payments would need to be repaid at the end of the forbearance, servicers will actively work with customers to evaluate their situation to avoid any unnecessary financial burden. All eligible homeowners are able to extend the forbearance up to 12 months, just as the CARES Act follows.
Who qualifies for forbearance?
A homeowner qualifies for the forbearance plan if they have a federally backed loan, such as Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, FHA, VA, or USDA, and COVID-19 has impacted their ability to make a mortgage payment. Qualifying property must fall into one of the following: a single-family residence, a 1 to 4 unit family residence, or an individual unit of a condominium or cooperative.
Are bankruptcy accounts eligible?
If a borrower or co-borrower on the loan is currently a debtor in an active bankruptcy case, bankruptcy court approval of the forbearance plan would need to be obtained.
How do I get the forbearance plan?
A homeowner simply has to apply for the forbearance plan.
Will I be charged late fees or interest for pausing my payments during the forbearance?
No, during a forbearance, all late fees will be waived and no additional interest will be charged. Only regular principal and interest payments will be due at the end of the forbearance period, as well as any outstanding escrow payments.
Will credit be affected during the forbearance?
If a homeowner receives a forbearance because they're impacted by COVID-19 and any payments that are paused during the forbearance won't be reported late to the credit bureaus.
What options may be available if you cannot pay the full amount of the missed payment at the end of the forbearance?
If a homeowner gets to the end of a forbearance period and can't bring the balance current, they may have a few options. They can extend the forbearance period for up to 12 months total, or enter a repayment plan. Over a set number of months, usually 2 to 6, an extra amount will be added to the regular mortgage payment to cover the amount owed from the forbearance. They can modify the loan if the homeowner qualifies. The loan terms, which could include interest rate and term, may be adjusted to provide an affordable payment and cover the amount owed. This may include an extension at the end of the loan, giving the homeowner additional months to pay.
If I have mortgage insurance, will the forbearance plan affect it?
A forbearance plan may extend the number of months a homeowner must pay on time to cancel private mortgage insurance or FHA mortgage insurance premium.
If I was delinquent on my mortgage prior to COVID-19, can I still qualify for the forbearance plan?
Yes, a forbearance plan is available to all affected homeowners, including those who were delinquent prior to the pandemic. A delinquency may, however, impact the options that may be available to the homeowner at the end of a forbearance plan.
If I'm on an active trial modification or other workout plan, will the forbearance plan affect it?
Yes, if a homeowner opts for the forbearance plan, any other plans they may be on will be canceled. A homeowner may reapply at the end of a forbearance, but we cannot guarantee a homeowner will be approved.
If I'm on a home affordable modification plan, HAMP, will the forbearance plan affect my incentive payments?
Entering into a forbearance plan will impact the ability to receive incentives if a homeowner currently has a HAMP modification and a homeowner becomes 90 days delinquent.
If I received principal forgiveness as part of my permanent loan modification, will the forbearance plan affect it?
Entering into a forbearance plan could impact the ability to have principal forgiven if a homeowner currently has a principal forgiveness modification.
Can my house be foreclosed or can I be evicted?
No, beginning on 3/18/2020, there's a moratorium on all foreclosure and eviction proceedings for 60 calendar days, regardless of whether a homeowner opts for the forbearance plan. If a homeowner opts for the forbearance plan, servicers will not proceed with foreclosure initiations or foreclosure sales during the forbearance period.
Will I continue receiving a billing statement while on the forbearance plan?
Yes, servicers are legally required to send a homeowner a billing statement showing the amount due every 30 days. The statement will show the contractual amount due. The forbearance plan will be referenced.
If I'm on auto payment with my loan servicer, will I need to turn off automatic payments during the forbearance plan?
You need to cancel automatic payments with your bank and servicer.
While on the forbearance plan, will I receive documents and letters that my loan is delinquent?
If a homeowner is not making payments in a forbearance, the loan is technically delinquent. So the servicer is legally required to send a homeowner notices about a homeowner's delinquent status. During the agreed forbearance, homeowners are not charged late fees and servicers are not reporting delinquency to credit agencies during the forbearance period under the CARES Act. Servicers are also taking the next steps in any foreclosure proceeding while the forbearance plan is in place.
Can the forbearance plan be canceled?
Yes, a homeowner can cancel a forbearance plan at any time, and when the forbearance plan ends, all payments missed during the forbearance plan will be due.
What if my financial situation changes during the forbearance?
If a homeowner's financial situation changes during the forbearance, please contact your servicer.
If the borrower is currently going through a refinance and they enter into a forbearance plan, will it affect the closing?
Possibly. While the forbearance is active, borrowers are unlikely to qualify for a refinance on a home loan.
Is the pandemic forbearance plan right for me?
The forbearance plan may be a great option if the homeowner needs temporary relief for mortgage payments due to the pandemic. However, servicers will encourage homeowners to speak with a financial advisor or an attorney before making this decision. Because we're committed to make sure that you get accurate and timely information, we wanted to make sure that you had our contact information as well as our resource site. Please feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions or information that you need clarified in this course. This concludes Session 5, Frequently Asked Questions. Thank you for attending our free consumer online course. Please refer to the resource section for forms, links, and a workbook to download. We look forward to seeing you in Session 6, where we will discuss resources and provide you informative links and phone numbers.